Hi everyone, I am Dr. Sachin V. Bangale, working as an Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, JM Weather College of Science, Tala. Now I am here to teach the manufactures of sulfuric acid by contact process. The contents of the discussion here: history of manufacture of sulfuric acid, production of sulfuric acid, then waste products and uses of sulfuric acid. The contact process, the manufactures of sulfuric acid. The sulfuric acid is a commonly most important and is required in manufacture of fertilizer, acid, chemicals, paints and pigments, man-made fibers, etc. It is also used in the refining of the oil and number of other purchases because of its commercial application. It is rightly called as king of chemicals. And here, that sulfuric acid you have to uh, productions by using the contact process. First of all, history of manufactures of sulfuric acid. On the oldest industrially applied process discovered by persons alchemists in the 10th country, stapler and sulfur were mixed in glass container and burned in a moist atmosphere. Acid was collected from the condensed vapors. In England, in 1746, the lead chamber reactors was invented, and this invention allowed for higher production rates at 78%. In 1960, a patent application was filed by Bayer using the so-called double catalyst process, that is the meaning of double absorption. In England, 1831, a patent was filed that described the oxidation of sulfur dioxide over a platinum catalyst, the contact process. And this now process increased yield of reaction from 70 to above 95%. In 1913, BASF was granted a patent for the use of vanadium pentoxide as a catalyst for the contact process. By the 1913, vanadium pentoxide was becoming the dominant catalyst using because of insensitive to poison and lower cost. Then productions of sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is made in several stages from SO2 obtained from the oxidation of sulfur and collection of SO2 from the smelting of sulfides ores such as copper, zinc or lead. And this second collection of SO2 is very attractive as it is utilizing the byproducts of other processes and reduce emission of waste. These are the reaction here. SO2 gas is converted into SO3 gas and that SO3 gas is converted into H2SO4 in aqueous medium. That is the basic reactions of the manufacturers of the sulfuric acid. In the following slide, we will break down this process into three main stages. In the first steps, furnace or burner only necessary if raw sulfur is used. Here, air is cleansed by electrostatic precipitation, dried, then heated to approximately 600 degrees centigrade. Pure liquid sulfur is sprayed under pressure into the furnace, reacting with the oxygen in air. The product is sulfur dioxide. See the reaction. Here pure sulfurs on reactions with the oxygen gas, and here by using 600 degrees centigrade it's converted into SO2 gas. And alternatively source of sulfur dioxides are also used, either extracted from the natural gases. Some deposit contains a lot of hydrogen sulfide, or from the roasting of sulfides, or in the extraction of metal like zinc or lead, if so this stage can be skipped. The second, by using the converter contains try or layer of porous palette of a catalyst, vanadium dioxide V2O5, that is the molecular formula of the vanadium pentoxide. The sulfur dioxide reacts with more air to form sulfur trioxide, and this reaction is reversible and reaches an equilibrium. It is also exothermic reaction, and the temperature will rise to over 600 degrees centigrade, and the mixture is continuously cooled at 400 degrees centigrade between each try. And here the reaction, this SO2 gas reacts on air, it is converted into SO3 gas, and that types of reactions are temperature used for here 600 degrees centigrade, and here these reactions are generated by exothermic reaction and reversible reactions at the Ratchetson equilibrium position. As the temperature rises, the equilibrium shift to the left, not forming SO3 to counter, and this is the gases are allowed to cool slightly before the passing over the next layer of catalyst. By carefully controlling the process, almost all sulfur dioxide is converted into sulfur trioxide. Yield and reactions here, these are the sulfur dioxides reactions on AO2 gas is converted into sulfur trioxide. For the above reaction is a converter, and that yield is increases as the temperature, the pressure, and in excess reactants are added. But we have an compromise to make with reaction rates. High reaction rates favor the reaction. The conditions that are used as a compromise are moderate temperature, moderate pressure as a 1 atmospheric, too expansive for high pressure, and uses of catalyst. The third, the absorption tower. The sulfur trioxides will dissolve in water to form a final ball of sulfuric acid. However, it is violently exothermic and usually results in a most of sulfuric acid droplet that are very difficult to control. In practice, the sulfur trioxide dissolves almost completely and is bubbled through concentrated sulfuric acid that contains relatively little water, and to form 98% sulfuric acid known as olum, and that is the olum is the H2S2O7, that is the molecular formula of the olum. Here the reactions are takes place in this absorption tower. Here sulfur trioxides, it gives H2SO4, it gives olum, that is the H2S2O7, and here this H2S2O7 reacts on moisture, that is the H2O, and to form H2SO4. Then in this process the waste products are formed. By this process heat is recovered and used to heat water. In this way much of the energy can be reused. Because of these, many sulfuric acid plants are located with other industrial processes. Great care need to be taken with the waste gases that are formed. There will be so small amount of sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide, sulfuric acid, and possibly particle sulfurs, all of which must be removed to prevent environmental damage. And there is a double absorption method that can be used to prevent a sulfur dioxide emission. After first round of processing through the converter, any sulfur dioxide that was not converted into sulfur trioxide can be collected and passes back through SO2 that releases into the atmospheric and can causes acid rain and respiratory irritants. These are the whole absorption units. Overview of the contact process. Here the dry air, these are the pure sulfur, it can be converted into by using SO2. Then second step, these are the converter by using the suitable catalyst, that is the vanadium pentoxide, then again converted into SO3, and then here the waste gases as outside, and here in fourth stage and pure sulfuric acids are formed here. These are the schematic overview of the contact process. Then uses of sulfuric acid. The amount of sulfuric acid produced by a company is obtained as an indicator of a country industrial activity. Annual worldwide production is 117 million ton. Transport and storage of sulfuric acid is hazardous, so most of the acid produced is used by alternative manufacturers close to the production site. Sulfuric acid is highly corrosive and burns skin and eyes. For a large spill, the acid is treated with a natural hard substance such as clay or sand. They slowly diluted with water and finally neutralized with a base. The main use of sulfuric acid is in Australia is for fertilizer. Here, see the diagram. These are in 75% by used sulfuric acid as a fertilizer, then other chemicals and manufacturing by using 50%, metal production 5%, and petroleum refining 5% sulfuric acid used by using this schematic diagram. Then other uses include paper dye, drugs, and the acid is a main component of car batteries. We utilize sulfuric acid in Australia in a reactions with rock phosphates to make superphosphates, other fertilizers are ammonium nitrates and ammonium sulfates. This is the wonderful fertilizers for plant growth as farmland obtain lax phosphates required for the crops. The finely powdered rock phosphates is imported cheaply from North Africa, and the reactions to take superphosphates takes a couple of weeks. Wow! Sulfuric acid is also used as a strong acid, dehydrating agents, and as an oxidant. Let us look at this use a bit closer. Here, in the sulfuric acid is a diprotic. In a reactions with water, the first protons will be donated to form a hydronium ion and HSO4 minus. This reaction is virtually complete. The second reactions to be sulfate, that is the SO4 minus, has a smaller Ka value. Then here the another uses of the sulfuric acid, before a sheet of iron is galvanized, we use sulfuric acid, removes then iron. Third oxide layer, we always add acid to water and very slowly. The reaction is very exothermic and excessive heat is generated. If we were to add water to acid, the small amount of water boils instantly and causes the acid to splitter everywhere. Then another uses dehydrating agents. Sulfuric acid dehydrates sugar into water and carbon, and also will dehydrate copper sulfate as shown in following figure. In the chemical industry, sulfuric acid is used to dry certain gas mixture such as N2 and CO2 for analysis. Ammonia gas is not able to be dehydrated by sulfuric acid as it is a base, and if mixed together it will react with the acid instant. Then sulfuric acid is also as an oxidant, especially when hot. Depending on the temperature and strength of the reactant, sulfur dioxide, sulfur and hydrogen sulfides gas can be produced by reactions with zinc and sulfuric acid. And these are the whole uses of the sulfuric acid. Thank you very much.